All right, man. Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honor to all the elders and apostles of GMS that taught me this truth. Peace and shalom to the fellow Akim that taught me this truth and are teaching this truth with honesty and sincerity. This is your brother Shaal coming at you with another lesson, man. Real quick. This is going to be real quick, man. My last lesson I did was going into the whole stimulus packages and how in the long run it could come forth and bite everyone back, man. And so today, Double Seven and Zero Hedge came out with an article going into Biden plans to bring forth a tax hike, man. All right. And I can't remember if one of the brothers was saying this before there was a stimulus package even coming in or talked about or approved. Or before, matter of fact, Trump was still in office when the brother was saying that Biden's going to get in office and do this. And look what he's doing, man. Okay. Seeking to oppress, man. And this is exactly why we say never trust thy enemy, man. All right. This man is your enemy. Okay. And it's clear to see for those who are paying attention, man. All right.
This is Dabu 7. We now have the Biden administration switching gears and now going into a mode to where they are going down tax alley. And now people are finding out all these things that were tucked into this package that they did not know about before. Now, this is going right along the lines with what they're trying to say is financing the Democratic New Deal. Biden, he is breaking from his former boss, Obama, and others here, and he's going down a path where they're going to take these through the roof. He's embarking on what could be the biggest federal tax hike since 1993. And remember, the slogan's no new taxes, is all these guys want to say when they're running, not going to raise anything on you. Well, in this instance, what we've come to find out, what was hidden inside of this whole thing, was that they indeed were going after the poor. And what they did do is they unleashed these new rules that go after freelancers. People that could make up to $20,000 a year before it having to be reported through different jobs and different services, that has been lowered to $600. They're saying that they're going to make an extra $1 billion a year because of this one move. And this doesn't go after the wealthy. This doesn't go after people making over $400,000 a year. This goes after the people at the lowest rung on the totem pole. And it's going to continue. There's a whole lot of pork, or whatever they want to call it, stuffed into this. This should have never been in there. I'm going to go over this a little bit more on the next live stream. Make sure to join me. Going live this Wednesday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. You'll find links below. I hope to see you guys there. Much love.
And there you got it, man. The devil's always gonna show his horns. Okay. If you're Salakia. If you're looking for it, man. Okay. So let me see here. Where we're gonna start at. This is going to be yeah, we'll start with Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. And this lesson not gonna be too long, man. You know, we'll go through with the spirit however long I want to make it. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for as like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. And we've been telling you this, man. Okay? We've been telling you this. How the hell can you print up all this money out of thin air, out of nowhere? Originally in the past, you've been taxed for it when the money's being printed, and this time it'd be different. So what you're seeing already is the action from the money being printed already, man. Okay? It was already on his mind that he was gonna hike up these damn prices. Okay? All right. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he shall stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And your niggas about to get pricked in the pocket and you about to get pricked. Come here May 1st. All right, that was just a little joke. Okay, but not only did you set this nigga beside you, you place him in front of you, man. Okay, who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent or any such as to come nigh wild beasts? Yeah, don't play with wild beasts. Who's gonna feel sorry for you, man? So one that goeth into a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity thee? Yeah, man, you out to hang with wicked, crazy, desperate niggas, and you get caught up. That's your judge. Who's gonna feel sorry for you? For while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagine how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. There's no end, man. There's no end to this man's wickedness. All right, and we're gonna get into a little bit of the article. I'm not gonna read all of it. We just go breeze through it. It's on Zero Hedge. Brothers and sisters, you know, go read it if they want to check it out. I don't think it'll let me link it, but I'll try. I'll try to if I can remember. Yeah, I'll write this out. It says households across the U.S. Rejoiced over the weekend as they received their first stimulus checks, and as BOFA's team of analysts praised exactly how millions of Americans would spend the money, whether it be buying washing machines and toasters or dumping into crypto. Bloomberg is out with a chilling report alerting Americans to the inevitable reality that President Biden is about to switch gears from spending to fundraising. Of course, we use that term loosely, despite the fact that Biden just shelled out another 1.5 trillion to finance a third round of stimulus checks, not to mention hundreds of billions in handouts to the state of municipalities. His administration isn't raising money to pay for that. Instead, they're looking to finance Democratic New Deal. Let me see here. Unlike the 1.9 trillion stimulus act, the next and tentative, which is expected to be even bigger, won't rely just on government debt as funding source. While it's been increasingly clear that tax hikes will be a component, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has said at least part of the next bill will have to be paid for, and pointed to higher rates. Higher rates. Key advisors are now making preparations for a package of measures, which tax break and credit having its own lobbying continuity to be to back it. So like butcher that word. Let me move down to words. It says according to Bloomberg, tax hikes would likely take effect next year, despite modest support for delaying them further among some Democrats and independent analysts of the Biden campaign tax plan by the Tax Policy Center, and cited Bloomberg estimated the new revenue streams would raise 2.1 trillion over a decade. So look, man, it's not the one I was looking for. An outstanding question for the Democrats is which parts of the package need to be funded, amid debate over whether infrastructure ultimately pays for itself, especially given the current borrowing costs, which remain historically low. Efforts to make that expand child tax credit in the pandemic aid bill, Parliament, something with a price tag estimated to be more than 1 trillion over a decade, could be harder to sell if pitched entirely financed by debt. Let me see here. Yeah, I'll just read this and we'll move to some more scriptures. Just days after the media proclaimed that the corporations were canceling planned layoffs thanks to the Biden stimulus, American Airlines, in a particularly silent example, the prospect of massive hike in corporate taxes threatens to slam this trend into reverse. But the most consequential factor for Americans is in the wake of the retail trading boom isn't the effect of the labor market, but the effect of the market. And that's right, man. It's not the effect of the labor market, but it's the effect of the basically the economy, man. All right. So let me see. We'll go here. We'll start at this Proverbs. We'll start at Proverbs 22 and 16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich surely shall come to want. And that's what this devil does, man. He oppresses the poor to increase his riches, man. All right, to make himself uh on the top. All right, again, that's his blessing, man. The fatness of the earth. Job 20 and 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. Yeah, we are in a low state and bad state right now, but at the end, man, we're gonna prevail, man. You're gonna restore all our goods, man. All right, Esau, Edom. Let me see. Proverbs 22 and 22. Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither press the afflicted in the gate. For the Lord Yahweh will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoil them. That's clear. That's crystal clear. All right, ain't no way around that. So how the Lord love everybody if He's gonna spoil the soul of the spoiler, basically? All right. You've had again. This is your heaven, man. This is your rulership. You've had hundreds of years to rape and rob the people, man. And now you're giving that. You're gonna vomit that up, as the Book of Job says. Okay, make no friendship with. Let me see what this is. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man, thou shalt not go. At least I learn thy ways and get a snare to thy soul. All right, don't be like this demon, man. Okay, don't conjoin unto this demon with his money and blood thirst, man. A lot of these people are being blinded by this little quick stimulus package, man. All right, and so that's really it, man. I'm not gonna make this lesson too long. Not gonna make this lesson too long at all, man. I just thought this was interesting and how fast it was hit. They was saying it would take effect next year, but that's bullshit. That's bullshit. The dollar is dropping. You're going to see the effects very, very soon. All right. Hope this lesson was edifying, man. Shalom.